व्यक्ति परिवार में आपका स्वागत है।
Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today is third, and constantly be one with elevated self-respect and continue to give regard to everyone. Today's topic: constantly remain seated on the throne of self-respect. Just as the Father is always stable in his self-respect, in the same way, souls who are equal will also stay in their self-respect. They will not come down. Their every step will be of self-respect. Those who have such self-respect are equal to the Father. Self-respect is their throne. Before receiving the throne of the future, constantly remain seated on the throne of self-respect. Never get off the throne. Let's listen to Mohini Didi now.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Baba as Suman ko.
Baba today is comparing the self-respect to the throne. In this world, we see that many a times, whatever is the game that is happening, you call it cycle or the game, and we see that different scenes come in front of us. Sometimes someone can think about us which is not good. Someone can insult us, and sometimes situations come like that you feel like you will be defeated. But when these kind of situations come, then our throne usually kind of wills, and then we would leave the throne. And then when we leave the throne of the self-respect, then what happens is all the old sanskaras, old habits, old thinking, everything comes back, and our self-respect is finished. It's in this, it's not that there is somebody saying something about us, but it's our own sanskars that emerge. And when we have this determined thought that, I have to sit on the throne of self-respect. When you see the throne, it has 4 legs which are stable, and on that you can sit comfortably and stable. But if you think it's only 3 legs are there, or 2 legs are there, how it will be? All the time you sit on the throne, there will be a fear of either falling down or breaking, right? So the same way we need to think about our throne. Whatever is based on the karmic account, or whatever test papers or situations that come in our life, that is normal. The part of life to question, why is it like this? Why is she or he like this? This is drama. And in drama, each one has a different part and their own part to play. So how much we pay attention to this aspect of self-respect, that I will be in this elevated self-respect. And just as Baba is saying, that how Baba is always stable in his self-respect, souls also need to be in their self-respect. Like Baba, I'm also Master Sarvashaktiman, Master Almighty Authority, Master Ocean of Peace. We are all children of Baba. So we are all Master Almighty Authority. But we don't stay in that self-respect point. Yesterday point was like carefree emperor, be carefree. So whole day the practice was very nice. Even if sometimes the thought comes, then I'll remember, like, what my Baba has said, and we have to be carefree and become a carefree emperor. So it was so nice practice. So now, if we start sitting on the throne of self-respect, then even the going into the next Satyug, there we will be receiving the throne of the future. Here sometimes we forget, and then they just get up from their place. In golden age, if it is like this, that you keep getting up from the throne, not stable on the throne, then what kind of a king is it? So Baba wants all of us children to be very stable. It doesn't look good if you're always wavering, right? Some people, when they sit in front, they'll keep on moving, moving, moving. And when somebody is moving, then others' concentration also, like, but when you sit stable, then how the situation will be. When you are in your self-respect, throne of self-respect, then you will also be able to help others that sit on your throne of self-respect. So it would help them, because these days souls react very easily.
शांति प्रेम से सोचो तो
So
हर बात
think,
उचित तरीके से समझ आती है.
we understand everything in the right way, because Baba teaches us. If not, it's very easy to go into why, what, when. It's like a net. So to be in the self-respect, and then give everyone also the respect. See others also in their self-respect. Your vision should be like that towards others, that they are also sitting on the throne of self-respect. And it is a whole day, like homework. And if Baba gives us homework, then it's very much needed at that time. So always keep this in attention, that whatever Baba says, even Murli also, today's Murli, if Baba has said something, then it is for today's practice. Whatever Baba has told, the points of knowledge, those are for use today. So whatever comes throughout the day, you just have to keep finding solutions from the Murli, keeping Murli in front of you. Like, yesterday, what did Baba say? Day before yesterday, what did Baba say? It's not that. Today, what Baba has said. Yeah, at least 2 times you need to listen to the Murli. In the Telegram group, we started the Hindi, English, Spanish group. It takes 15 to 20 minutes to listen to the Murli. I will listen after Amritvela and again later, because there's so many points, and these are all Baba's elevated directions, and Baba is telling us for service also. And if we are always stuck in that like old pattern of thinking, how it will be. So we have to come out of that, and then what Baba has taught me today, what is the real service, what is the points of knowledge. And today the point is that I'm sitting on the throne of self-respect. Many people, and all of us, that we get some kind of the other situation throughout the day, but to keep having good wishes for the other souls also. Maybe the situation is turbulent, but still being stable and seeing self as a seated on respect, and see others also, because the one who is seated on the self-respect, throne of self-respect, will be able to respect others also. So that is very good that Baba has said that every step, their every step will be of self-respect. Baba says, just as the father is always stable in his self-respect, in the same way souls who are equal will also stay in their self-respect. Before receiving the throne of the future, constantly remain seated on the throne of self-respect. There was a big class and I was sitting in the, it was very big gathering of sisters, and then Dadi Janki is very observant. And she asked us, like, you're listening to Baba's Murli, then if somebody is coming from the door, you don't need to look at like who's coming, but somebody will be keep seeing here and there. So she would ask, right, if somebody has come or not come. Don't even have that thought. There was a sister who would always see this side, that side, like, whether the other souls have come. So Dadi used to say that you sit on the throne of self-respect. I feel that many of us might not have made practice on this one. We have the whole month now, and whatever we haven't practiced or put much effort on this, time to do it now, because we have the whole month and you will feel good doing it. And then Baba is also sees that this soul is in Suman and not shaken. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Avik Murli revision.
Om Shanti. Avyak Murli revision from 1969.
Om Shanti. Avyaktvani.
Om Shanti. Today's Avyaktvani. 1971 January 18. Service through the Avyakta stage. Nowadays, words and many instruments impress souls in many different ways. However, no one can experience in the way that you people do, nor can anyone give the experience to others. This is why nowadays it is essential to give an experience. There is a hope in everyone. They have the desire to have an experience in a short time. They don't have the desire to listen. Be stable in an experience and give an experience. Baba received everyone's love in the subtle region. Baba has told you that there are varieties of love and remembrances in the subtle regions. There is that of those who are divorced, who are yogis, and those who are loving. Bapdada received love and remembrance from all the three. The years of the revised course are also coming to an end. When the year comes to an end, students have to determine their result. What is the result that each one has to determine this year? Each one has to do something. You have to keep 4 aspects in mind for this. Firstly, to what extent is there the stage of being elevated in all aspects? Secondly, How
बनाए
close
रखें।
have you come to your complete
तीसरा,
stage and in
अपने
relationship
में
with
व
all
दूसरों में
others?
संबंध, दूसरों के
Thirdly,
संबंध में
to what extent is
संतुष्टि
there
बनाए
contentment
रखते
with the
हैं।
self and in relationship with
और
the
चौथा,
others? Fourth
अपने
one,
में
to what
शूरवीरता कहाँ
extent
तक
has
आई है।
courage developed in the self?
ये चार
You have to check these
अपने
four
में चेक करनी है।
aspects in yourself.
आज के दिन
On
को
this day, you
सभी
first of
को
all
चेक
have to
करने
carry
की
out the
गणना
task of checking your
पहले करना
result.
है।
Don't simply
आज का दिवस
celebrate this day
स्मृति
as the
दिवस
day of
नहीं
remembrance, but celebrate this day as the day
आज
of
का दिवस
increasing
स्मृति
your
बढ़ाने
power.
का दिवस मनाना।
Consider this day as
आज
the
का
day to
दिवस स्थिति
transform
व
your
स्टेज
stage.
ट्रांसफर करने का दिवस समझना।
Nowadays, people like
जैसे
transparent
आजकल
things. In the
ट्रांसपेरेंट
same way,
चीजें अच्छी लगती हैं,
transform yourself into a
वैसे अपने
transparent
को भी ऐसी
stage.
ट्रांसपेरेंट
Have you
स्थिति में
understood the
ट्रांसफॉर्म करना
importance of
है।
this day? Become so
आज के दिन
transparent
का
that the
महत्व
soul that is
समझा।
present in your body is
ऐसे
clearly
ट्रांसपेरेंट हो
visible
जाओ
to everyone.
जो आपके शरीर के अंदर
Your
शरीर को
form
निराश
of
ना
the
करे।
soul should give them a
स्पष्ट
vision of
सभी को
their
दिखाइए।
form of the soul. This is called the experience of the
आपका
Avyakt
आत्मिक स्वरूप
stage,
उन्हों
the
को अपने
stage of
आत्मिक
the soul.
स्वरूप का साक्षात्कार कराएं।
What was the
इसको ही
result of
कहते
the
हैं
pilgrimage of remembrance today?
आत्मिक स्थिति का अनुभव कराना।
Were you
आज
the
यहाँ
embodiment
के
of
यात्रा
love
की रिजल्ट क्या
or
थी?
the embodiment of
स्नेह
power?
स्वरूप थी या शक्ति स्वरूप थी?
This love
या स्नेह की
enables
शक्ति
you
का
to claim the
वरदान प्राप्त
blessings of
करा था?
power. So today is the day of
तो आज
claiming the
स्नेह
blessing
का
of love.
वरदान प्राप्त करने का दिवस है।
One is the attainment
एक
through
होती
effort,
है
the other is
पुरुषार्थ
the
से
attainment through
प्राप्ति,
blessings.
दूसरी
So
होती है
today
वरदान
is
से
not a
प्राप्ति।
day of attaining
तो
power
आज
through
का दिन
effort,
पुरुषार्थ से
but it
शक्ति
is the
प्राप्त
day of
करने का है।
claiming the blessing
स्नेह
of
द्वारा शक्ति
powers
का वरदान
through
प्राप्त करने का
love.
दिवस है। आज के दिन को
Consider
विशेष
this day
वरदान
as the
का
day for
दिवस
special
समझें।
blessings. Through love,
स्नेह
you can
द्वारा कोई
attain
भी
any
वरदान
blessing from the
वर
bestower of
प्राप्त हो
blessings.
सकता है।
Do you
समझो,
understand?
पुरुषार्थ
Not
द्वारा
through
नहीं,
effort, but through
लेकिन
love.
स्नेह
It
द्वारा।
depends on each one how many
किसने
blessings
कितना
are
वरदान
claimed.
लिया है,
However,
वह हर एक को
everyone
माने।
can come close through
लेकिन
love
स्नेह
and
द्वारा
claim
सभी
blessings.
समीप आकर वरदान प्राप्त कर सकते हैं।
To the extent that one understands the
वरदान
day
के
of
दिवस को
blessings, to
जितना
the
जो
extent
समझ
that one
सके
can receive them,
उतना ही पा
it is
सकता
the
है।
wonder of those
कैच
who
करने
catch
वालों
them.
की कमाल होती
On
है।
this day of blessings,
आज
whatever
के
you are
वरदान
able to
दिवस को
catch
जो
are the
जितना
blessings
कैच कर सके
you attain.
उन्होंने उतना ही वरदान प्राप्त किया।
You make
जैसे
effort so that
पुरुषार्थ
the
किया,
remembrance of no one
एक
except the
बात
one
स्नेह
Father
को
should
यह
attract you.
आकर्षित न करे।
Did you
कैसे
experience
आज का दिन
such
सहज ज्ञान
easy
का होगा।
remembrance today?
अच्छा,
Acha,
आगे के मुरली
Om Shanti.
सुनेंगे। ओम
To be
शांति।
continued tomorrow.